Another Day, Another Story, Top 10 France Books. 1. Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. Les Miserables by Victor Hugo is a monumental novel that has left an indelible mark on literature and continues to captivate readers to this day. Set against the backdrop of 19th century France, the story follows the lives of its diverse cast of characters, each representing different social classes and facing their own struggles. The character of Jean Valjean, an ex-convict seeking to rebuild his life, embodies the theme of personal transformation and the capacity for goodness in the face of adversity. Hugo's vivid descriptions and detailed characterizations bring the story to life, immersing readers in the turbulent world of revolutionary France. Hugo explores themes of poverty, injustice, and the stark divide between the privileged and the marginalized. Through the lives of his characters, he sheds light on the harsh realities of the time, prompting readers to question societal norms and reflect on the moral dilemmas presented. 2. The Stranger by Albert Camus. The Stranger by Albert Camus is a thought-provoking and existential novel that challenges conventional notions of morality, alienation, and the meaning of life. Set in French Algeria, the story follows the life of Meursault, an emotionally detached and indifferent protagonist who becomes embroiled in a series of events that lead to a fateful act. The narrative is stripped of unnecessary embellishments, focusing on the banality of everyday life and the existential angst that permeates Meursault's existence. Through Meursault's perspective, Camus explores the absurdity of human existence, where life is devoid of inherent meaning or purpose. The central theme of The Stranger revolves around the concept of alienation. Meursault's emotional detachment and his inability to conform to societal norms make him an outsider, viewed as an enigma by those around him. As the novel progresses, Meursault's indifference is contrasted with the fervent desire for meaning exhibited by others, leading to his trial and condemnation for a seemingly unrelated crime. 3. Madame Bovary by Gustave Flaubert. Madame Bovary by Gustave Flaubert is a groundbreaking and influential novel that offers a penetrating exploration of human desires, societal expectations, and the consequences of idealism and escapism. Set in rural France in the mid-19th century, the story follows Emma Bovary, a young woman who aspires to a life of passion, romance, and luxury. Flaubert's prose in Madame Bovary is meticulously crafted, often described as exquisitely detailed and precise. Flaubert's ability to capture the nuances of human emotions and the complexities of his characters' inner lives is truly remarkable. At its core, Madame Bovary is a character study that delves into Emma Bovary's discontentment with her provincial existence and her relentless pursuit of an idealized and extravagant lifestyle. Through Emma's story, Flaubert examines the pitfalls of romantic fantasies and the destructive consequences of pursuing unattainable dreams. Emma's dissatisfaction and her desperate attempts to escape the monotony of her life lead to a series of tragic events. 4. Swann's Way by Marcel Proust. Swann's Way is the first volume of Marcel Proust's monumental masterpiece, In Search of Lost Time, also known as Remembrance of Things Past. It is a profound and introspective novel that delves into the intricacies of memory, time, love, and the power of art. Proust's writing style in Swann's Way is characterized by its lyrical prose, rich descriptions, and intricate exploration of the workings of the human mind. The novel takes readers on a journey through the memories and thoughts of its protagonist, Marcel, as he reflects upon his childhood, family dynamics, and his encounters with the captivating Swann and his love interest, Odette. Through Marcel's recollections and his vivid evocations of sensory experiences, Proust emphasizes how memories shape our understanding of the world and influence our perception of time. The novel delves into the concept of involuntary memory, where seemingly insignificant triggers can transport us to the past, revealing the profound connections between past and present. Proust delves into the complex dynamics of romantic relationships, examining the transformative power of love and the various shades of longing, obsession, and jealousy that can accompany it. 5. The Count of Monte Cristo. The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas is an enthralling and epic adventure that has captivated readers for generations. It is a tale of revenge, betrayal, and redemption set in early 19th century France and Mediterranean locales. At its heart, the novel follows the story of Edmond Dantes, a young sailor who is unjustly imprisoned on false charges just as his life is beginning to flourish. After escaping from his long years of captivity, Dantes transforms himself into the enigmatic and wealthy Count of Monte Cristo, seeking vengeance against those who wronged him. Dumas' writing style is immersive, rich with vivid descriptions of characters, settings, and intricate plot developments. He weaves a complex narrative that combines adventure, suspense, romance, and moral dilemmas. The novel's pacing is masterful, ensuring that readers are constantly engaged as Dante navigates the intricate webs of his enemies and orchestrates their downfall. One of the most compelling aspects of The Count of Monte Cristo is its exploration of themes such as justice, morality, and the consequences of one's actions. As Dante seeks revenge, the novel raises thought-provoking questions about the nature of vengeance and whether it ultimately leads to satisfaction or perpetuates a cycle of destruction. 6. The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry is a beloved novella that enchants readers of all ages with its whimsical charm and profound philosophical insights. Originally published in 1943, the story takes the form of a children's book but carries profound messages that resonate with adults as well. The novella follows the encounters of a pilot stranded in the desert who meets a young prince from a distant asteroid. Through their conversations and the prince's anecdotes about his travels to different planets, Saint-Exupéry explores themes of innocence, friendship, love, and the nature of human relationships. One of the remarkable aspects of The Little Prince is its ability to engage readers on multiple levels. Children are drawn to the book's imaginative storytelling, colorful illustrations, and the adventures of the prince. At the same time, adults find themselves captivated by the deeper philosophical and existential themes embedded within the seemingly simple narrative. Saint-Exupéry's prose is elegant and poetic, with a simplicity that conveys profound ideas with clarity. The novella is filled with memorable quotes and poignant observations about life, human nature, and the importance of connection. Through the prince's encounters with various characters, Saint-Exupéry presents insightful commentaries on the follies of grown-ups, the loss of childhood wonder, and the value of nurturing relationships. 7. Germinal by Émile Zola. Germinal by Émile Zola is a powerful and harrowing novel that offers a raw and unflinching portrayal of the working class during the Industrial Revolution in 19th-century France. It is part of Zola's monumental 20-novel series known as the Rougon McCourt. The novel follows the life of Étienne Lantier, a young coal miner who becomes involved in a workers' strike in the mining town of Montsou. Through Étienne's eyes, Zola vividly depicts the deplorable working conditions, extreme poverty, and social injustices endured by the laborers. The story delves into the struggles, sacrifices, and collective resistance of the workers as they fight for better living and working conditions. Zola's writing in Germinal is characterized by its descriptive power and meticulous attention to detail. He vividly portrays the physical and emotional toll of mining work, immersing readers in the gritty and dangerous environment of the coal mines. Zola's prose is both evocative and realistic, capturing the hardships and despair faced by the characters. One of the strengths of Germinal lies in Zola's ability to create fully realized characters that represent various segments of society. From the idealistic Étienne to the enigmatic Maheu family and the ruthless mine owners, Zola presents a diverse cast that reflects the complexities and contradictions of human nature. 8. The Plague by Albert Camus. The Plague by Albert Camus is a haunting and thought-provoking novel that explores the human condition in the face of an epidemic. Set in the Algerian city of Oran, the story follows the residents as they grapple with the sudden outbreak of a deadly disease and the subsequent quarantine measures. Camus' writing style in The Plague is characterized by its clarity and precision. His prose is straightforward yet profound, capturing the atmosphere of fear, despair, and resilience that permeates the city. Through vivid descriptions and evocative imagery, Camus creates a sense of existential dread, highlighting the absurdity and unpredictability of life in the face of a relentless and incomprehensible threat. Camus uses the plague as a metaphor for the human condition and the existential struggles we face in a world marked by suffering, uncertainty, and the inevitability of death. 9. Perfume, the Story of a Murderer by Patrick Susskind. Perfume, the Story of a Murderer by Patrick Susskind is a dark and provocative novel that delves into the intriguing world of scent and obsession. Set in 18th-century France, the story follows Jean-Baptiste Grenouille, a man with an extraordinary sense of smell but lacking any personal scent of his own. Grenouille embarks on a twisted quest to create the perfect perfume, which leads him down a path of obsession, manipulation, and murder. Susskind's writing style in Perfume is rich and evocative, immersing readers in the world of scents and the sensory experiences associated with them. He skillfully weaves together descriptions of fragrances, settings, and characters to create a vivid and atmospheric narrative. The novel engages the senses and explores the powerful role scent plays in our perception of the world. One of the most compelling aspects of Perfume is its exploration of the darker aspects of human nature. Grenouille's obsession with capturing scents is a metaphor for the human desire for power, control, and ultimate gratification. 10. The Hunchback of Notre-Dame, by Victor Hugo. The Hunchback of Notre-Dame by Victor Hugo is a sweeping and emotionally charged novel that transports readers to medieval Paris, immersing them in a world of love, tragedy, and social commentary. First published in 1831, the novel has since become a classic of French literature. Hugo's writing in The Hunchback of Notre-Dame is characterized by its richly detailed descriptions and its ability to evoke a sense of time and place. The grandeur and beauty of the Notre-Dame Cathedral serve as a backdrop for the story, while the city of Paris comes alive through Hugo's intricate portrayal of its streets, architecture, and social dynamics. At the heart of the novel is the character of Quasimodo, the deformed bell ringer of Notre-Dame, whose isolation and longing for acceptance tug at the heartstrings of readers. Quasimodo's journey is interwoven with the stories of other compelling characters, including the compassionate Esmeralda, the conflicted priest Claude Frollo, and the charismatic Captain Phoebus. The Hunchback of Notre-Dame is not just a tale of unrequited love and tragic fate, it is also a social commentary on the stark divisions and injustices prevalent in society. The novel serves as a critique of a society that judges individuals based on appearances and fails to recognize the beauty and worth within.